watching us. You can feel their ear. Our mission is accomplished for the glory of the rock. We will never be alone. That boss is still alive. shoving. Watch out, dangerous things. Boom, she's on fire, your gasoline. Smoke in the air, she laughs in his face. Restless a cover is wrecking the place. Now the guy's getting angry, eyes turning green. Running for cover, a dangerous old thing. God getting angry, eyes turning green. Oh, messing with the heart is a dangerous old thing. Stop, you're pushing and shoving. Watch out, you can't look a thing. Running for cover, boom, she's gasoline. Starting a bar fight, pulls out a gun, shoot up the place, having some fun. Cop busting, screaming, banging their heads, climb up the dance floor, somebody is dead. Stop, pushing and shoving. Can't look a thing. He's on fire, she's gasoline. Gasoline. Yeah, gasoline. Gasoline. Never been gasoline.
In the sudden darkness where the creatures roam, a flash of hidden likeness in a crumbling home. As the sirens wail and the moon is high, ready to set sail within the midnight light. In the midnight light. In the midnight light. In the midnight light. In the midnight light. And the dunes are
Hi, this is Jeff James,
And this is Mr. Moonlight.
and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. What's up, Outlaw Radio Nation?
Another great start, Jeff. Where are you coming up with these songs?
Wasn't that great? 4 in a row, man.
Wow. I mean, this is as good as it gets, guys. I thought, year back that rock and roll was dead and there aren't any good songs left, but darn it, Outlaw Radio Nation has proven me wrong.
Do me a favor, Jim, and check our output. Let me know how everything sounds, okay? Just give me some volume on that. Oh, excellent. Cool. Nice to see you, peeps, tonight.
Hey.
Fantastic evening. It's a little chilly in Cleveland. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? All right, so it's 2026, Jim.
Happy New Year, everybody.
And we kicked it off with 4 bands in a row. Mega Hera from Italy with Rock Heroes. It's the first song.
Really good. Really good.
Excellent tune. Then we followed that up with The Rising Fall from Chicago with Hell on My Chest. Cool.
That was really good, too.
Another great song.
A female singer that totally rocked out. Rocked out.
Rocked,
yeah,
whatever. The Paul Austin Band from the United Kingdom was our third band. They kicked ass, right?
Absolutely.
Kicked ass.
I mean, everything is so good. And it finally, Midnight's Eye?
Midnight's Eye.
I love her. I want her to be in my band.
Yeah, she's amazing. That's Shadows Calling from Ireland. Pretty cool, right?
Unbelievable band. I love the production, just everything about it. That they all could play really good.
Yeah. Everybody's wishing us a happy new year. 2026, first show of 2026. Pretty cool. We have high hopes for this coming year.
Hi, Janine.
All right. So tonight, Jim,
happy
at 7:40, we have Diane from the Time Band from Cleveland. And at 8 p.m., fingers crossed, we have Randy Webb of Saving Abel. Tonight, we also have music by Overmedicated, Lexi Schroll, Megan Nicole, King Ern from Berlin, brand new song, and he's with Black Marine on that song. Ella Baphomet from Austria.
Man,
I
Austria.
added Diane Baker in my collab of the Clash song because Edwin mentioned it last week and he asked us to play it, so we're going to play it tonight.
What song is that again?
Should I Stay or Should I Go by the Clash?
Yeah, right.
And since we're going to be doing a cover song, we're also going to be doing the Time Band's cover song of These Boots by Nancy Sinatra.
Oh, okay.
It's a very cool take on that song. Okay, and then we also have Awaiting Abigail from Dallas Fort Worth. All right. And soon, Jim's going to have a new segment on the way after tonight's final episode of Mental Health in America, the last edition of Psychopaths.
But I think I'm sticking with the mental health aspect of it. And there's just so many different directions to go now. And so I might stick on that topic.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Jim. You should stay on the mental health. A lot of people really like the
everybody's
mental
so
health
insane
thing
right now, and you know, I'm learning from it. I think
the world's gone insane. It hasn't stopped going insane since 2020. That's when we lost everybody. We lost them all.
Yeah,
the sheep are running wild.
It does seem that way.
All right. So also tonight, I'm going to be bringing news of the strange, the weird, and the odd. Okay. All right, Jim, you ready?
I am.
Ready to kick this thing off? Okay, here we go.
I think we could hear the TV, maybe. Did you notice the TV?
I didn't notice the TV, but I do hear it now if you want to turn it off.
Are we?
We could do it on break. I don't think it's a real big issue right now. Can you guys out there hear the TV in the background? We left the TV on because we're watching sports.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, we'll get it after.
I'll get it during the song.
Yeah, when we do the next one. All right, so we have a lot of stuff to go through before we have Donna from the Time Band come on. Tonight, we are running a special. If you guys order through our merch line at embroiderywizard.us, which I'll be showing everything later a bunch of times, tonight you get 25% off these beanies. So we're going to start doing promotional items through every show we do from 7 to 9 p.m. So if you guys are on the fence on ordering, you want to save a couple bucks, might be the best way to do it. Do it through the show. All right. So Susie Lilly out there, you mentioned koozies for beer cans or beer bottles and stuff like that. We're working on that. We will have a koozie available for you, okay?
Hi, Susie.
We will also have baseball hats, which I believe are available now. You can order for those. They're pure black, and then it has the Outlaw Radio logo. It's different than that one you have on, Jim.
Okay.
It's a brand new, it's
Oh,
our
that's-
logo.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a brand new thing. Okay. And that's going to look super cool. All right. We have a new segment coming called The Strap On. And no sickos, it's not about sex toys. We're showing guitar straps because we all have our favorites. So a band out there wrote me, he was like, hey, man, you should start sewing guitar straps. And I was like, good idea, because everybody has a guitar strap. Everybody has their favorite. All you rockers out there. I know I've had mine since I've started playing guitar, and I have a couple of them. So we're going to start doing that. It's going to be called The Strap On. Okay. And then Thursday, Paranormal is going to be returning January 29th. And that should be super cool. I'll have more details about that stuff as we go. Okay. All right. Now I have some other stuff I want to bring up. Production notes, things I've been working on. Streaming and demographic. LinkedIn changes. We have new segments coming. We had 1,336 views, and that's just on the streaming platforms. It wasn't the best December for us, so we should be able to beat that no problem coming these current months. But I did look and saw last December's numbers we beat. So during December, we get a lull in views, but I noticed that this year we beat last year's. So we're on the right path, Jim.
Hey, that sounds good.
All right. So that sounds great. And then I saw this. I've been looking at reviews. I told Jim about it. I've been posting them through the week. Reviews on Outlaw Radio Nation. They said that we have a cult following.
They really do it up, don't they? The AI.
The AI, it's freaking crazy, man, all the stuff that they do.
Yeah, all you got to do is go on Facebook, and there's the AI under, and they'll questions about us, and they go to town already. So it's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's been very cool. All right, so I do want to bring up this. I do want to bring up the Cleveland Music Awards because I've been seeing a lot of stuff there. I saw a post that they put up, and we talked about it a little bit about fraud votes. And they mentioned that last year's show, they had a lot of bots and a lot of scammers.
They did.
Did you know that? I didn't know that whatsoever. So are you saying that last year's vote may have been fraudulent and it wasn't legit? I'm not sure. So it's kind of up in the air. But I did notice they have an Android app now. I still can't get on that one either. I've tried a bunch of times, guys. I do want to vote for you. Obviously, I can't. There's some issue with that. Interesting, right?
Yes. Well, let me know, Jeff, if you figure that one out. I want to vote.
Yeah, I haven't been able to figure that one out. Well,
It's too bad.
here's another cool thing for you. Outlaw Radio Nation is being listened to in over 109 different countries.
Can you believe it?
Isn't that great? I was surprised by that. That was a review that I had looked up on demographics. They were saying, all the different countries that you're available and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Unreal.
Isn't that great? Hey, Shadows Calling said, delighted to be tuning in from Ireland. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Very cool. Everybody loves your music, by the way. They love it.
It's fantastic.
Everyone said you got crushed nuts at Dairy Queen. Isn't that fantastic? Great for you.
Crush nuts like at Dairy Queen.
Crushed nuts like a Dairy Queen.
Okay. I
Not
guess
sure what that means, but I'm trying to catch up to all the
It's
comments
pretty-
here. Jim, there's 25. I can't keep up with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
At the 30-minute mark, there's 25.
Yeah, I can't keep up with it. You guys are commenting like crazy. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to play 2 songs in a row. When we come back, I have the news of the strange, the weird, and odd. Then after that, we have the time band calling in with Donna. So we're going to be right back. All right, Jim?
That is right. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, guys, I want to show you this video first, and then we'll launch into the tune. But just give me 1 second to set everything up. I don't know what I'm doing, Jim. Okay, here we go.
Very good.
A lot of production tonight. I added a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, you worked hard this week on this show. I did my little bit, my little 15-minute thing about psychotic people and stuff.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun. All right, here we go. This is Megan Nicole. I'm going to play a video first, and then we're going to launch into her song. But this is very cool. She sent it to me today, and I want to share it with you guys. So check this out.
Plan, piece by slowly fading peace. No, you never know how far down. Now I'm just a whisper on the wind as I phase myself out with no release. I'm the sacrifice that's been lost to this blacktop. Lord, forever lost to the black. Got one grip on the handlebar. The steel in my hand is so tight. The other one holds her hard, burning dim and strong inside the fading light. Living this life day to day under a storm clouds every whim. Leaving it all behind for a little bit of money and not knowing if I am gonna make it back again. Knowing the consequences are coming, it's not an if but when. When it happens you'll feel it in the air and everything else will be grim.
Megan Nicole, Eyes Wide Shut.
I'm dead inside deep down, but you probably couldn't tell. Been scaling these walls for days now. I'm numb inside, it's been like this for a while. Just searching for a wishing well. They say my head's up in the clouds, I've fallen down, but I'm fighting like hell. Nights keep crawling and I'm wide awake inside my dreams. I wake up to this nightmare and I don't know how to feel or what it all means. We're completely different people than the people we were wanting to be. Is this a moment of truth or is it clarity? Have we outgrown the city? Or is it just each other? I'm so tired of this constant fight and rivalry. I'm tired of wishing I was somewhere different than where you are right now. But here you are, you're still standing in front of me, and my eyes are wide shut. I said that I love you, even though I don't. I said it out fine, but deep inside I'm miserable. 'Cause I don't get high off you anymore. I don't get that rush, that high from the rush like I did before. No, I don't get high off you anymore. Smiling into the mirror just like a psychopath. Baby, I can't remember the last time you actually made me laugh. I'm drawing tears on my face with my red lipstick. I have so much hate for you, now you're the last on my list. Have we outgrown the city? Or is it just each other? I'm so tired of this constant fight and rivalry. I'm tired of wishing I was somewhere different from where you are right now. But here you are, you're still standing in front of me, and my eyes are wide shut. I said that I love you, even though I don't. I tell you that fine, but deep inside I'm miserable. 'Cause I don't get high off you anymore. I don't get that rush, that high from the rush like I did before. No, I don't get high off you anymore. Have we outgrown this city? Or just each other? I wish I was somewhere different from where you are. Have we outgrown this city? Or just each other? Have I gone missing somewhere in the dark? Yeah, I'm dead inside deep down. Every time I hear you whisper my name, chills crawl up my spine. The sound of your voice is so vile, and your gaslighting makes me feel insane. I was so foolish to even think that this was forever. I lost a big blind from not seeing the red flags. Maybe it was hopeless, thinking that we were in it together. But going back, raising like it's not productive. I found my lesson, and I didn't turn down until then. Have we outgrown the city? Or is it just each other? I'm so tired of this constant fight and rivalry. I'm tired of wishing I was somewhere different than where you are right now. But here you are, you're still standing in front of me, and my eyes are wide shut. I said
Saddle up for the wildest, no-holds-barred conversations in music. Outlaw Jeff James and Mr. Moonlight bring you raw stories, legendary guests, and the unfiltered truth behind the industry's biggest names. We're laying it all on the table. This is the Outlaw Radio Show.
Videos are back, Jim. I fixed everything.
You did, it looks like, yes.
Spent a lot of time
Good
working
job.
on it.
And what about that last song? I mean, we just keep playing the hits.
Freaking Megan Nicole from
Damn.
Oklahoma. Eyes wide shut, baby. Killer tune. She just sends me nothing but bomb songs constantly, Jim.
A lot of power there, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was excellent. Loved it, man.
The synth bass or whatever, that's a keyboard bass or something, right? Or,
I'm not sure. You'd have to
Yeah.
ask her, what instruments did you use, Megan? Jim is super interested to know. All right.
because I want to copy it.
He wants to copy it for
No, I
himself.
won't do that. That's
All right, we got a cruise here because we have Time Band calling in here in a few minutes. All right, so the strange, the weird, and odd. I just got 3 stories for you. Then we're going to bring them on. Jim, have you heard of the Echoplex pedal?
Oh yeah, the Echoplex.
Yeah, the Echoplex. Somebody from the show last week mentioned it. Maybe it was Solly. I'm not sure. Somebody brought it up. And the Echoplex is a very cool pedal. So I want to tell you a little bit about it. It's a guitar effects pedal that emulates the classic warm and organic tape echo sound of the original Maestro Echoplex tape delay machines, providing rich, modulated repeats with controls for delay time, sustain, number of repeats, and volume, plus unique age modes that simulate tape wear for added saturation and flutter, capturing iconic tones from the 60s and 70s.
You mean you could get this pedal now that it'll do this?
Yeah, I have an Echoplex. Yeah, man. It's my favorite.
You mean an Echoplex pedal or just what is it? The Echoplex when in the 60s and 70s, it was just this shoebox kind of a thing.
Yeah, but now they make it as a guitar pedal.
So it is a pedal now.
Yeah, you can get the Echoplex guitar pedal. Then there's
I think
other
I
ones
want
that,
that then.
yeah, it's amazing. Line 6 has the Echoplex sound effect built in as a mode. The guitar pedal that I have at home has the Echoplex built in.
Oh.
That with distortion, it's amazing, dude. The sound you can make. All right, so I got another one for you. But first I have to tell this quick story. I was thinking about doing a story about the platypus because the platypus is a very interesting animal, okay? It's a cross between a duck, an otter, and a beaver. Very different, all right? Thinking all day about how I want to do it. I want to talk about the platypus, right? I get home, I put on the computer, and before I could even type anything in to look up about the platypus shows up on my screen.
Absolutely. No doubt.
Right? Bizarre.
Just because you're talking about it.
Because I'm thinking about it. I thought that was crazy. All right, so the mating habits of the platypus, all right? The platypus involves an elaborate aquatic courtship featuring males chasing females, of course, right? Gotta chase the females.
No, you got to.
Rolling and diving in a unique love donut where the male grasps the female's tail with his bill for minutes to hours as a test. This ritual, lasting days, precedes actual mating with females, ultimately deciding if they are ready to copulate, after which they build nests alone to lay the eggs. Foreplay can last from under a minute. They have foreplay. Can you believe that?
I wonder what they do.
I don't know. Never mind. I had some thoughts, but I'll leave them to myself. Intrusive thoughts, Jim, right?
Yes.
Okay. Foreplay can last from under a minute to over a half hour and may be repeated for several days. And here's an interesting fact. Platypus are actually very aggressive towards humans. Very aggressive.
So where do they live? Basically where there's snow and stuff, or
In water, like beavers and otters. They're along the water. But here's an interesting thing about platypus. The males have these things on their body. They're like these little like prongs. And they're the male species is the only platypus that can sting you. They sting you with these prongs that come out of their stomach, all right?
that's gotta hurt.
They said that the pain from a platypus sting is equal to childbirth and being hit with shrapnel from a grenade.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Ladies, we all know about the pain of childbirth. It's not that
Childbirth,
bad.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
not that bad. Just brush it off.
Take a couple aspirin.
Take a couple aspirin, you'll be totally fine. All right, Jim, here's the last one. Have you ever tried kimchi?
I think I've heard of it. Is it some kind of Oriental dish or something, or is it a sport to fight?
Yeah. I guess you could fight with kimchi. It would blind your eyes.
Oh, would it?
All right. Well, anyway, kimchi is the fermented kimchi process. It involves salting cabbage to draw out water, mixing it with spicy paste, packing it tightly, and then fermenting it at room temperature for 1 to 2 days to kickstart bacteria, followed by refrigeration to slow fermentation and develop complex, tangy flavors over weeks or months. Hold on 1 second. Hey guys, you're on Outlaw Radio Nation. I just need you to hold for 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, here we go.
It's delayed.
Yeah, just a minute here. Anyway, the kimchi will be buried underground, and the longer it stays under the ground, the better the flavor, the more fermentation. And then what I want to say is it's packed with probiotics, fiber, vitamins A, B, C, and K, and antioxidants, which boost gut health, improve digestion, strengthen immunity, reduce inflammation, and may aid in weight management, heart health, and even lower cancer risk due to its nutrient-dense fermented nature. What do you think of that?
There's a lot to offer there, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? All right, guys, let me fix something real quick here. I'm not used to handling the phone calls during interviews. Normally, that's Jim's job. So just give me 1 second to get this all set up.
So who are we going to be talking to again? We're going to be talking to Diane or Donna. Did you? I think
Donna from the Time Band.
Donna. Okay.
All right. Sorry
The
about
Time
that.
Band. Nice.
You can listen to it over there. Hello?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Pull up your volume here. All right. Welcome to the show, Donna from the Time Band. Welcome to Outlaw Radio Nation. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
We're fantastic. Having a good time, Jim?
Hey, I'm really good, and I'm glad you're here. Want to hear about your band?
Yeah, very cool. All right. So I'm going to start it off by saying this. I was taken by surprise by your band. Normally, when now I'm going to be totally honest by this. Normally, when I talk to older rockers, not saying you're old or anything, but more like middle-aged upper rockers, okay? I know that they do cover music and stuff like that. I never really thought that you guys do the hard rock stuff that you guys do. And I was really surprised by that, and it's very welcoming.
Well, thank you. And it actually was a surprise to me, too.
That's very
that
good.
We were able to do this.
So where did those influences come from? Who was in the band that was like, hey, man, we should do some hard rock?
Well, this all came about in a recording studio with Billy Morris at Audio Bay Recording Studio. We went in there to record an album for our kids, and it was a cover song album. And Billy said, you need to write a song. And so I never wrote a song before, and I started writing songs, and he goes, well, we got to make it a little harder, a little more rock and roll. And his wife came in one day, and she said, doesn't matter what your song is, Billy will melodize it. And there we are. Here we are now.
Yeah, I totally love that, because when we play the song, well, you guys sent me a couple of songs, okay? And to be honest with you, when I heard These Boots, I was like, this has to go on the show, because it's just such a good cover song, and you guys metalized it.
And we did.
Was that Billy Morrison's idea to do that?
to metalize it.
Yeah.
Well, we thought my husband and I worked together on these songs, and we thought, why don't we like redo that song in a more modern, upbeat tempo? And that's all it took. Off we went with it.
Super cool. So you record at Billy Morris's studio, correct? Is that where you guys do all your work?
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you also have a single that just came out, and you released it on New Year's Eve night. Is that right?
I believe so.
It's called Walk Away. Is that correct?
Oh, yes. Yes, that's the latest one.
Yeah, I had a hard time choosing between These Boots and then Walk Away. But since I was playing a couple cover songs tonight, I thought we would just go ahead and do These Boots.
Well, it's a pretty good song, I think. People like it.
Well, Donna, now that I have you on the phone, tell our listening audience a little bit about the Time Band, how you guys got started, and what your plans are for this 2026 that we got ourselves into here.
Well, let's see. Well, first of all, we don't have a guitar player right now, so that's a bit of a drawback to what we're doing. But we are going to do some like brewery and winery type shows, not with the heavy metal, with the other, more softer music that I like. Heavy metal and rock and roll, singing that music is all new to me. I'm more of a ballad singer, but I'm learning how.
That's why I was surprised, because I had that feeling like you were a ballad singer doing like classic tunes and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden I start listening to you. I'm like, that's some rocking guitar. Hey, wait, hold on a second. You'll see what I mean shortly, Jim.
Yeah, so we just started not too long, 2 years ago maybe. That's all, and we'll see where we go. I don't know where we're going to go. Well, wherever the wind blows, I guess.
That's very cool. So what are your plans for 2026 with the band?
Well, like I said, we plan on doing some like brewery and winery and festival type shows. And hopefully we'll do a couple rock shows, also.
Hey, I'll mention this to you. Outlaw Radio Nation Awards will be coming in August. I'm not going to say where the venue is, but it is centrally located on the west side of Cleveland. And we'd love to have you come up and do a few songs, 2 or 3 songs as like a showcase if you guys are interested.
Oh, yeah, sure. That'd be great.
Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. Matt Gutka said, yeah, Billy Morris is a cool guy. He sees him play all over the place.
He does. He plays everywhere. He's been around for a while.
And last week, yeah, he has. And last week, Billy Morris played at the Cleveland Browns game. And every time he plays, they win. Yeah. Maybe they should make him a resident musician and never have him leave the stadium.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Cleveland Browns won today, too. Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe he just gave them the enthusiasm. Now they can carry it on their own.
Yeah, definitely. Diane, can you tell our listening audience where they can find your music, hear your music, if you guys have merchandise, where they could buy that, if you have a website, all that great information?
Well, we don't have a website or merchandise yet. We're on Facebook, Time Band, and maybe we'll open at the local for another band later on this month. Not sure yet. And I guess just follow us on Facebook, and if we're going to be playing somewhere, it'll be there.
All right, very cool. Hey, the other thing is, can you tell us the names of your band members and the instruments they play?
I can. I have on drums, I have Rich Hoop, and he's been playing a long time. And I have on keyboard, I have a keyboardist, Ron, and I can't say his last name, Sapaki, something like that.
Good try.
His strange last name. And right now, that's it. It's just us right now.
So you're looking for a guitar player.
We are.
Isn't that kind of a pain to find one nowadays, or do you have luck with that?
Yeah, it's tough.
I would
It's-
think
Yes, it is.
I would think it'd be easier to find a guitar player than it would be a bass player or a keyboard player. I think those guys are in high demand, though.
Well, yeah, there's not a lot of keyboard players. I know that. I don't know. It's hard. Keyboard guitar players seem to be. They only want to play one thing. That's what it seems to me. But I'm very versatile. I do all kinds of different music, and
That's true.
so I need a versatile guitar player, and so that's the problem we have.
One that doesn't overplay and plays good solos. You could be a really good guitar
Right.
player, but you could play crappy solos.
Yeah, you're right.
So it steps on your toes when you start to sing, and you're like, "Hey, song is starting." All right, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, Donna, I want to thank you so much for coming on Outlaw Radio Nation. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, we're gonna come out and see you very soon. Me and Jim just have to get on the right schedule. We
That is right.
wanted it to be New Year's Eve, but I had to work super early in the morning the next day, and we just couldn't get out there. But we do plan on coming to see you. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, well, you can find my music on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music.
Excellent. Very cool.
It's Time Band Donna.
All right, Time Band Donna.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Listening audience out there, go out, check out the Time Band. They're very cool. And I think after we play this next song, which is a cover, These Boots by Nancy Sinatra, you guys are going to dig her style and her sound. Next week, I'm going to play one of the new single, Walk Away, so you guys could get a taste of what her original music is like. Again, Donna from the Time Band,
Thank
nice
you, Donna.
talking to you, hon. You have a fantastic night. This is the
Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm having a fantastic night. I'm at the local bar in Strongsville.
Oh, you are right
for
now?
Yes, for their voice contest. It's the third year for the voice contest, and they're giving away $10,000 to the winner.
You hear that, guys? Singers out there, go out there and check that out.
Come on out. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. This has been the Time Band. This has been Donna. This song is called These Boots. And you have a fantastic evening, hon.
Thank you. Okay.
Outlaw
Bye-bye.
Radio Nation.
You keep saying you got something for me. Something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't be messin'. Now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing. And you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be changing. What is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. And you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches. that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Ready, boots. Start walking.
Hell yes. The Time Band kicked us off. Nancy Sinatra, These Boots. Oh, shit. Hate when that happens.
What's that? Another song played?
That will be another song.
That would be another song played for later.
Yep. We will play it soon, peeps. That is a real good one, kiddies. That one's going to be next after our interview with Randy Webb. Hopefully it all goes down. I always worry about the big interviews, Jim.
Well, let's see what happens tonight.
All right, guys. So I want to go over this for you. Here's a couple things I forgot to mention that I'm going to mention right now. Cindy out there, As you know, she's with Embroidery Wizard, capital E, embroiderywizard.us or .us. We're doing 25% off on these beanies tonight from 7 to 9. So if you want to get them at a discounted rate, get them through Outlaw Radio Nation tonight, 7 to 9. Okay?
And where do they go to get these things?
Embroiderywizard.us. And I'll show you peeps one more time where to find us. We are right here. Embroiderywizard.us. .us.
Excellent.
Okay, and here's another cool thing Cindy wants you guys to know about. Check out livebandbooker.com. And Jim, you need to join this for 90 days free trial for bands. It's a site just like a Reverb Nation.
Okay.
Cindy's working on this. It's open to venues and it's open to bands. And Jim, you need to get on this. livebandbooker.com. 90 days free, guys.
I got to check
it
that out.
Yeah, it should be very cool. Also, the second song we played for you, I didn't put it up. I didn't have time to, but it's Awaiting Abigail with the song Left Out. Good job. Loved it.
Another great female vocalist. They're starting to dominate.
Have you noticed, Jim, that almost all the great tunes we play, not saying that the guys out there are not good, but there's a ton of female artists.
I think it might be their time to start rolling, you know?
Just a ton. And a lot of them are doing hard rock and metal. Harder edge tunes. Really letting those vocals shine.
They certainly are. I'd like to hear some female vocalists doing metal.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go for these ladies. I love it.
Not exclusively, but, you know, just touch on it.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, guys, what we're doing right now, we're kind of in hold right now. We're waiting for Randy Webb out there to give us a phone call so we can get the show kicked off because we have a excellent interview that's going to be popping up very soon. Randy Webb of Saving Abel is due on the show any moment now. So we are just waiting for that phone call to pop in. Excited about this, Jim?
I'm concerned. We could use that call right now, actually.
He's got a couple more minutes, so.
Oh.
Here we go, man.
Hey, is that it?
Outlaw Radio Nation is here in the house. How you doing this evening?
Hello.
Very cool, man. This is Randy Webb from the band Saving Abel. I have a little introduction for you, Randy, I'd like to do if that's cool with you, man.
Yeah. Sounds great, man.
All right, very cool. Randy Arthur Webb isn't easing into the spotlight. He's kicking the door off its hinges. As the new lead vocalist of multi-platinum rock band Saving Abel, Webb brings a voice that's equal parts grit, soul, matched with the kind of conviction you can't fake. Please welcome to the show, Randy Webb of Saving Abel.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Randy.
How you doing, man?
Nice to meet you.
Pretty good. You too, man. You too. Been checking out your show a little bit on here since we made contact and got some pretty cool stuff going on.
Hey, thank you so much. We're trying our best out here in the rock and roll capital, trying to kick some ass, as you know, just like you do on stage, right?
Yeah, best we can. Got the big tour coming up, another one. Hoping I'm ready. I usually go out running about 1.5 miles a day, but I'm here in Cincinnati and it's freezing, so I'm rolling onto the bus a little lethargic for this one.
It is cold tonight in Ohio, but I did see, and I'm sure this is going to happen next week. I did see the temperatures are going up. They're going to be like mid 40s to lower 50s next week.
Yeah, I think we're going to get to like 49 tomorrow, so I'm going to get out and try to run around the neighborhood, you know?
Randy, isn't it crazy how this winter's weather has been?
Yeah, we came back, on the way back from the last tour here about 6 weeks ago. We came from the south, I think Nashville, and we hit a big storm coming in through Kentucky into Cincinnati, and we got like pummeled with some snow, and then it was gone the next day. And a few days ago, like a week ago, it was about 70 degrees, and then it was 20 degrees the very next day.
Yeah, it's been a strange winter for us, for sure. Last Sunday, Jim, it was in the 60s. People were opening up their windows and like it was springtime.
I was doing yard work. Not that.
Yeah, well, you got about 4 hours, and then it starts to snow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a blizzard the next day. It's a typhoon the next day. That's freaking great. Hey, man, before we get started with the interview, I want you to clarify something for us because I think it'd be easier for you to explain it to our listening audience rather than me. Can you describe, because there's two saving Abels, can you give our listening audience the difference between the two?
Well, you got the saving Abel that I sing for is got the two founding members, Jason Null on guitar, Scott Bartlett. Scott Wilson has been in the band for, I want to say, 13 plus years. And there's me and our drummer Garfield in there. And the other version has the original vocalist and other guys.
Yeah, I find that really interesting because I was reading through it, for the past few weeks, but I looked it over today just to refresh myself. And I find it really interesting because I'm a singer and I sang in a band that was not as popular as Saving Abel, but we did tour a little bit. And I left the band. They continued on without me with a female singer. And then I did my own solo stuff. And I always had this weird thought in my head, I wonder if more people were listening to me as a solo artist because it was my voice that made the song, or were they listening to the other band because it was the music? It's weird, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Nothing. I'm not on the business side of that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm here to play music and that's it. But I think it just comes down to you got your Sebastian Bachs. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then you got a lot of really famous bands that just kind of, there was a point in time, me as a music fan, you know what I mean? Where even me, I'm like, oh yeah, man, I love that band. But I don't think I could pick out who the people were in the band anymore. And I don't know why. I don't have an explanation for why that happened. But you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think your Steven Tyler's and your Sebastian Bachs and those guys who were, I guess you could say, bigger than the band almost. I think those are the ones that people kind of just follow because it's them. I think in today's time, man, people just follow the band name or, have the most people they've been familiar with, I guess. I don't know how that works. It's a really weird situation, especially for me.
Yeah.
I get asked a lot too. And I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know any of those other guys. I don't know anything about them. I know that this version of Saving Abel was the version of Saving Abel that's been touring for 15 years. The old singer, my take on it is I think he left, and I'm going to estimate this around 2000, maybe 12, 13. And there was another guy, and then he came back for a year, and I guess it didn't work out, and that was it. So there was one Saving Abel throughout history up until last year, and now there's two. So the band carried on without the original vocalist for many, many years prior. And that's the version that I'm in.
Yeah, that's super cool. Hey, man, there's a lot of bands out there that go through this where people separate from the band and then they both have the same names. Like Jeff Tate from Queensryche, they had the same issue. They battled it out in court forever until Jeff Tate decided that he was just going to go as, I think it's Operation Mindcrime.
Right.
And then you mentioned about bands that don't even have the original members. Bang Tango. They were a huge 80s band. Not one member of that band today is even the original. Not one original member.
That's crazy, isn't it? Though, good for them, I guess. I don't know what the other original members think about it or what, but I don't know how that works, man, or how that happens. But
it's because they make the name a corporation, and then it's just a corporation,
Right. In my personal experience, the one I'm living, like I said, it's just if you have seen Saving Abel in the last more than a decade, most of those guys are right here in the band that I'm in.
Yeah. Well, you have the musicians in that band, the people that created those songs. Sorry. So here we go with the question for you, man. How does it feel to step into a band with established hits like Addicted, 18 Days? How do you balance staying true to those originals while adding your own molten edge?
Yeah, man. So I started out like a lot of guys did in this scene. You guys are in Ohio, right?
Yes, sir. You're in
So
Cincinnati
Ohio-
by Mason, Ohio, where my sister lives.
Yes. So I started out in this area when I came out, in the 2005-ish, whatever. There was like no original music scene here. You couldn't, it didn't matter how good you were. Nobody was coming, man. Like your girlfriend, and that was it. There was no scene. So
she didn't even want to go.
Right. She didn't. She wanted to go to bed. But there was the cover scene was huge. So I decided when I was young, man, like I don't know, 18, whatever. I was like, man, I'm going to start a really great cover band and sneak my own music in. And this cover band I was in got enormous. It was ridiculous that a cover band was that big. So I had a lot of experience putting my own spin on songs, I guess is where I'm going with that. But coming into this, I had written with Jason, Jason Nall. He's the founding member of Saving Abel. He played in my original band, One Day Alive, with me. So One Day Alive was kind of like the band you were talking about. We were just kind of breaking out. We were on a national tour with Josie Scott and Dima and all these guys. And Jason had kind of found me and heard some songs I had and liked them and produced my album in One Day Alive. Ended up kind of playing in the band and filling in for that other guitarist and going out on tour with us. And when the need was there, my phone rang and they called and said, hey man, you're the guy, let's go. So jumping in was a big surprise, big shock. I went from opening like 105 to headlining most shows, and a lot of pressure, especially with the unique situation of Saving Abel. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. That's a ton of pressure.
Yeah, a little added layer of stuff there. But we're doing our thing, man, and the band's is great. Everybody gets along. We're having a great time. We're selling out a lot of shows. All the shows have been phenomenal. I mean, the crowd's great. The interaction's great. Everybody's excited. We're hitting the studio here next week. Working on we're going to release a single, I think, coming up. And hitting out the winter tour, going out west, hitting up the Whiskey and House of Blues and all that good stuff.
Hey, man, if you send it to me, I'll play it on the show for sure.
Absolutely.
I would love to.
But yeah, man, doing the songs, the big hits, you pay Addicted, you got to really pay attention to. You want to keep it respectable, but I don't want to come off, I'm not going to copy anybody.
Well, that song was iconic when it came out.
Yes.
That got, I don't know where it ended up on the charts. You probably know better than I do, but it was played everywhere. I can still hear the chorus in my head just sitting here thinking about it.
I used to cover that song in a cover band.
That's really cool.
So it was definitely weird for me. But yeah, that song was huge. And Sex is Good. That was a number one. That was number one on Billboard.
Yeah, you're right.
18 Days was in there. Drowning Face Down. I think Bringing Down the Giant was in there. So there's been a bunch of them, man. But I really like the songs. And I love the guys. And, being in a band, man, that's liking who you're in battle with is 90% of it up there.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, I know you're going to be going on tour. I think your first date is January 16th. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Okay,
so here's a question for you. Your voice has been described as grit and soul poured through a live wire. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
How do you maintain the vocal intensity during a heavy touring schedule? How do you maintain that voice? How do you do it?
I bring a humidifier with me.
Good idea.
I do. I probably take a little more Advil than I should. I always pop a couple about an hour and a half before a show, help the inflammation a little bit. And I drink a lot of water. Lots of water and humidifier. That's just hit the stage and pray it works,
Hey, Randy, let me ask you this question. I saw your tour dates. I didn't see anything for Cleveland. Are you guys coming to Cleveland this year?
Not for this part of this tour. I believe we're going to be out very, very consistently. I think we'll be out for spring, summer as well. We just did the South and the East Coast all the way up to New York and all that. And then we had about a month off and, we're going out west. So I would assume that all those areas will be coming probably in late spring, early summer.
Oh, very cool. When you do come to Cleveland, I'm going to hit you up, and I want to make sure
Absolutely.
that me and Jim can come to a show, maybe come backstage, get some photos together,
Yeah.
share it on all of our cool stuff. We would love that.
That would be awesome, man, for sure. Make sure you get a hold of me.
I will definitely do that. Now, the other thing is you just started talking about your new song that you guys are putting out. I heard it's much heavier than the previous tracks. What can fans expect from the sound? Is it moving towards a more heavier rock or a more modern alternative feel? Which way you guys going?
So, man, I think all these songs are going to sound like Saving Abel. You know what I mean? All those other elements are there with the other two guitarists and everything that wrote on all those famous songs. So I got a little bit more of a modern edge vocally and approach. So I think that adds a little bit of, I think it takes a little bit of the Southern feel out of it. So it's Saving Abel with just, a little bit of a little hyperactivity, I think.
That's very cool. So it's kind of cool because you're the new guy in the band, right? And you have your own style. You have your own music. You also release your own music, isn't that correct?
Oh, yeah. One Day Alive had released.
Yeah, that's great.
An album, yeah.
So you write your own music, and then you're brought into a situation where you're with an established rock band. That's got to be like the coolest thing in the world.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really lucky. I'm very blessed, man. And it's it's something that all of us that play tell ourselves it's gonna happen, man. I know, but we always got that thing in us going 1 in a million. You know what I mean? And you don't ever think it's really gonna happen. But for me, this has happened, and I'm beyond grateful. Fans are great, man. Everybody's been super supportive and welcoming. I was real nervous about that coming in. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little different being a singer coming in as a new guy than, like a drummer or bass player, maybe, not to take away from them guys, but people generally are a little more partial to the front men.
I think you're right about that. No, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
So I was not wanting to read comments for a while. I was like, I don't think I should look at these, but everybody's been really cool. So I'm pretty happy, man. And,
yeah, you're always
going to people like you guys,
You're always going to have that. There's going to be people that want the original singer. Then there's going to be people that want the original guitar player. It's always going to be like that. I mean, look at Motley Crue. People are still missing Mick Mars.
I can't hate on them for it. I'm still like, man, if Sebastian Bach would just get back with Skid Row, just do a tour.
Man, wouldn't that be great? But from what I understand, they can't stand each other.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's a shame, though, man. But things happen, I guess. So
yeah, I guess. And the other way to look at it like this is, I played in the band for a long time. We didn't always get along. There was many times I wanted to punch our guitar player or bass player. Stupid stuff
family,
they say.
Man, it happens.
Yeah, it's family. Didn't you ever fight with your brothers? It happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. Especially you living on a tour bus with 8, 9 guys. There's many mornings you just go, man, I want to choke them in their sleep.
Yeah, that's great. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, but then you're gone for 2 weeks and you're like, kind of like, man, I really miss this, and kind of missing the guys, and you're texting them. What are you doing, man?
That's great, man. I heard this. I heard this about you. You stated that you want your fans to walk out feeling like they were part of something real, personal, and raw. What is the most memorable fan interaction you've had since joining the band?
So since joining the band, there was, I'm trying to remember where we were, somewhere in the north, Michigan, Illinois, and I was backstage, kind of walking out, watching the opening bands and stuff, because I love watching all the opening bands, man, hearing new music. And there was this little girl that was getting carried around like on their shoulders and stuff, and she was probably 7 years old, maybe. And she was a big Saving Abel fan. Her mom brought her there to meet Saving Abel, and somebody had got word back. So they brought her backstage, and I got to meet her and hang out with her. And she was super energetic. She knew words to the songs. It wasn't just something kind of made up. You know what I mean? She's out there in the crowd. I got to get her by the side of the stage when we were playing and stuff. And I think that was because in a time where you feel like kind of rock's dead in a way sometime, it's not like it was when we were 18 anymore. And you see these younger fans coming out. that was kind of the coolest fan interaction I had. I've never had a little 7-year-old girl come up and, be singing words to songs and things. So,
hey, the young kids today, man, they know all. I dated this one chick and she had a
props to
son.
her parents.
He knew every
Like-
song, man.
Yeah, that was really cool to me,
I just think it's from the parents. They just probably play that music all the time, and then kids really start to dig it, and then they get into
my
it.
kids, I can't get into none of it. They like Juice World and stuff.
Yeah, that's
or
funny.
something like that. Yeah, man, Justin Bieber or Juice World. I can't get into listen to rock.
Yeah, some kids can't. Hey, man, Youngblood out there, you know who he is? He sang with for the Ozzy thing. He said rock and roll is not dead. Rock and roll is going to emerge and kick ass.
Making a comeback. I think it's going to.
I think it'll always be. I mean, rock and roll is the foundation of music, pretty much. Of anything modern. So I think it'll find its way back around to the mainstream, I guess. But we're all out there, man, and people are showing up. So people still like the rock, right?
That's right.
That's exactly right. Hey, man, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hey, I would normally at the end of the show, I'm like, hey, for our interview person, I'm like, hey, man, tell us where they can find your music, where they can see you on tour and the whole bit. You're in such a big rock band. All they got to do is Google Saving Abel. They're going to find all your tour dates and all your music. Everybody knows where your music's at. So there's no point in me even saying it.
Come follow us. Come follow me. I love when people man, I get to meet everybody and get to know all the fans. That's the cool part too. You get to know them on your artist pages and stuff. And when you meet them, you kind of feel like, you're hanging out with friends out there. So yeah,
that's super cool, man. Well, I wish you the best of luck on your tour. I hope all your dates are great. I hope the new song is awesome. I'll be hitting you up when that new song comes out to put it on our show. And when you come to Cleveland, I'm going to be watching out for you guys to make sure that we could come and see you and say hello in person. That would be super cool.
Yeah, man. Shoot me a message. Sounds great, boys.
All right, excellent. Well, this has been Randy Webb, lead singer of the band Saving Abel. They have a new song coming out. They're going to be out on tour. Check them out. Buy their merch. Support the band.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Randy. You have a fantastic evening. And we're going to play King Ern from Berlin with a firm grip with Black Marine. You have a nice evening. Take it easy, Randy.
Thanks, Randy.
And so I picked my way through the mud of whoopee preachers. And I found the delusion, stone of a whoopee revolution. Do you really know how I felt being high-tied by your dead solution? Lyrics actions of devotion, not a temptation to conquer the exception. Whether we loved, nor some shit, or we set off for another absurd trip. They got no destination and it's still a lifetime. It's the mass that surrounds us. They and I got to stop this endless narrow-minded self-degradation. Go! What's the need of society? Without knowing what's a community, I ask myself, what is this need? Why you point your finger at me? You cling to bad views. To avoid a lead, to avoid a lead. I get a firm grip of dream. I get a firm grip of dreams.
Light.
And you're listening to Outlaw Radio. King Ern, Berlin, Germany. Full Grip of Dreams featuring Black Marine. What'd you guys think of that? Different, huh?
Totally different. Yes.
Very
Trying
cool. I think it sounds like a cross between metal.
Kind of a theatrical thing, you know, like
It's
the different-
theatrical.
it seems, with the acting and the
Roger
all the
Waters.
emotion, singing and stuff.
It's got a Roger Waters feel to it. Pink Floyd, early Pink Floyd vibe.
And then you rip it up with the
Ripping guitars,
yeah,
man.
right. You know, it's got everything right there.
Hey, King Ern, it had this sound
Good
to it.
job.
Losing my mind.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so what'd you think of the Saving Abel interview, peeps? Pretty cool, right? He called right in, right on time.
Perfect.
Perfect timing, perfect interview. The guy is very cool. Lives in Cincinnati, Ohio, Jim. He's
Yes.
from our home state.
Yes.
Isn't that great? Going out on the road. His dream came true. He was doing cover songs of the band he plays in now.
That is great.
You know how crazy that is?
Wow.
It's amazing. See, guys, it's possible. You just got to work hard for it. Put your all into everything.
He's obviously a hard worker. He takes it seriously. He's jogging to keep it in shape, and
Yeah, he's ready to get out on tour, man. He's
I mean,
ready to get out there.
he's in a tour bus with like how many people? I mean, that's
Like
hard.
5 or 6 dudes.
It's got to be hard to be in a tour bus like that, jammed together and not fight with each other all the time.
If I was on tour and I was the lead singer in the band, I'm getting the big room in the back. For sure. Hey, I do want to point this out to you. And we were talking about bands and how, like, when you lose the singer of the band and they go off and do their own thing, that a lot of people will follow them because they're the face of the band. But then you have the musicians in the band that wrote the music, and then you follow them as the same band. You're following them because they wrote the music. But what happens when you have a singer that writes the music and leaves the band?
That's got to be a fatal blow, actually. You know,
Well, look, it happened to Pink Floyd. Look, Roger Waters left Pink Floyd. And guys, I might get some shit for this. I still think Roger Waters was brilliant, and I think that his music by far is way better than Pink Floyd. He's the original founding member and the writer for most of the music. You can't compare David Gilmour to what Roger Waters brings to the table. That's my opinion. Hate me or love me, that's my opinion.
well, Nick Mason, I think he said something in an interview recently how he was talking about playing with Roger, and he says that I don't think he liked his bass playing very much. Actually, he said when they were playing with somebody else, they sounded better. So I think that, can you believe that? I thought Roger was always a pretty darn good bass player, but that was interesting to hear him say that.
Yeah. Well, when I left the band I played in, they got a female singer, and then they completely changed their sound to this weird, like, ambient digital trance music. I almost called it trans. Might as well have been trans. It was really fucking shitty. But anyway, they replaced me with a female singer, and to be honest, and I hope you're watching tonight, Quadraphonic Desperation. You guys fucking sucked after I left the band. At least the music I put out today is more reminiscent of the old band that I played in because I was the singer of that band. I was the voice of that band. And I wrote music. And at least I'm still putting music out, Jim. They're not.
And you're writing some new stuff now, huh?
Yeah, I've been working on it. I played you last week. I
heard that.
I recorded the one guitar part in reverse, and then I put a multi-delay echoplex basically right over top of it, playing the same chords.
Did I hear that? Did you play that?
Yeah, you were like,
Okay.
this is really trippy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so I'm kind of going. I'm working on new material.
On To Be Reborn,
It'll take a while.
the new song that I'm coming out with, Jeff came up with some really cool intro, about 20 seconds of Conor Oberst kind of feel to it. You know, before the album starts, you do something kind of crazy, and it's going to sound pretty good.
Yeah, in the back of my mind, I was thinking Joe Walsh and some of the synthesizer stuff he did on Confessor, and I can't remember the other song. I can't remember what the other one's called, Jim.
Life's Been Good?
Life's Been Good, yeah. I like that. Yeah, there you go. Good to me so far.
I guess he lost his license, right?
Now he can't drive?
I lost my I guess that's a true story, I think.
You should hear Jim's story about when he lost his license and he couldn't drive.
Yeah,
I was
coming from a Joe Walsh concert in Warren, and I swerved a little bit too much, I guess. And the cop said, "Where are you coming from?" I said, "Oh, I'm coming from a Joe Walsh concert." And he goes, "I lost my license." He's singing. We had a good old grand time with him. I wanted his phone number, actually.
I love funny cops. Those are the best, man. Those are the freaking best. Yeah. All right. So let's play a tune. And when we come back, we have Mentally Ill in America. Just give me 1 second to set this up for you, Jim.
Okay.
All right. So check this out. I'm going to play a song by request. This was asked for from Edwin. This is Diane Baker's song, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Diane was nice enough to let me sing on it, and that's exactly what she did. And she also sang, this was recorded at AudioWorks, produced by Eddie Temecco, Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. We'll be right back, kids.
Darling, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say you're mine, I'll be here to the end of time. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine, next it's black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble. If I stay it will be double. Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
This isn't since you bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly who I'm supposed to be. Don't know which clothes you can fit there. So come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Mama, put that on.
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go then we'll get trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool or should I glow? Go, no, no, no. Yeah.
I sat down and watched the game. My wife came in and she found my cocaine. So I tore out her eyes, and now she can't find my supplies and my child. Oh, what a perfect wife, love of my life. She sang along to CCR. I smashed her face into the VCR. Well, then I choked her till her tongue was hanging, and then I grabbed that thing and pulled it out. Oh, what a tasteless wife, love of mine. Don't say a word, my darling. I know how you feel. It's been years since I have looked at you this way. And if I've hurt you, please forgive me. Love makes you do funny things. Her playing the piano sounded like a thirsty camel in a lake. So I took her little finger as a souvenir of her playing. Oh, what a talented wife, love of my life. Coming home from work one day, my wife found a way to ring the door. Shotgun pointed towards me, trigger pulled in my body, lying on the floor. Oh, what a talented wife. And the last thing she said to me was, don't say a word, my darling. I know how you feel. It's been years since I have looked at you this way. And if I've hurt you, please forgive me. Love makes you do funny things.
How was that, Jeff? Pretty bad.
No, you're right on with that, Jim. Good job, buddy.
Oh boy. Hey,
Fantastic.
you know what? It keeps getting better tonight. Does anybody disagree with me? I mean, the music is just getting better and better. I
Yeah,
love
it's a
these guys.
beautiful night. Over medicated.
I can't believe how cool that acoustic guitar sounded, and the strumming. It was in its simplistic nature. It just was perfect.
Such a great song. Good job, guys. That was Perfect Wife. Everybody's longing for a perfect wife. I don't know if that is possible these days, but that was Perfect Wife by Over Medicated. I want to point this out. Over Medicated will be in Cleveland on Saturday night coming up. They are playing at Sacred Vortex. I believe the show starts around 8 o'clock. Matt J. Chase with Michael Blody, Dwayne Albert, and Devil's Rodeo, and Over Medicated will be closing out the night. You can't miss that show.
You guys have to make the show. It's free, right?
It's a free show.
And you have some really nice drinks that make you feel buzzy, but you're not drinking alcohol. It's a non-alcohol bar.
Drinking kava, drinking kratom, or which they call botanicals
And
these days.
Definitely makes you feel good. It gives you a buzz.
It's a super nice venue. They run a really cool place. It's very trendy. It's super liberal, I would say. Not that liberal is a bad thing. Just some liberals are crazy, but it is super liberal. And
They leave you around. They don't run around and go nuts. Although there was one who, I won't say his name, maybe I should, but he was just going crazy, yelling and shit, and you wanted to punch him, man.
yeah, that was the night that Jim asked me to join him at the other end of the bar because
Jeff was seriously pissed.
I was gonna punch him. He's a
Yeah.
big
Oh my
fat
God.
mouth.
So other than him, I think it's been a pretty quiet place. You know, nobody's going nuts.
No, it's a very cool place. Everybody there is super down to earth. It's very alternative. It's very trendy. It's very shaman-like, spiritual. It's one of the coolest places. They've got really comfortable couches, man. This is not like a rock venue, but it's a great venue to go see a band. They've got a great sound system, right, Jim?
Oh, it's a very good sound system, but you have to spend time tuning it in. You know, when I played with Tim Hammond, he definitely stepped up and said, "Wait a minute, let's fine tune this thing." And boy, what a difference it made.
Yeah, Jim's played there a couple times, and Over Medicated will be there Saturday night. We're on the fence whether we want to go or not. There's some things about the venue and some things that happened. Has nothing to do with Over Medicated whatsoever, but I think me and Jim will probably make the decision this week whether we want to go or not. But the thing is, we've got buddies that are playing there, Jim. We got Sully, who's going to be on the saxophone.
How can I not go? I just want to see Sully play the sax.
I don't know if we can miss it. And we love Over Medicated. We love the music of Matt J. Chase. Big fans of Dwayne Albert, regardless if you watch the show or not, buddy. We still like your music.
Is Sully going to? Who's he playing with? Is he playing with
Over Medicated?
Over Medicated? Oh, okay. Because I
Yeah.
think he would actually sound good with who else? Not Paul Austin, but
There's so many great bands out there that Sully could play.
no, I
with.
mean that are playing. Dwayne Albert. There you
Dwayne
go.
Albert. That'd be
I
another
can
cool
hear
band
him
that you could jump in with.
With that type of rock and roll that he's playing, I think a sax would fit in.
Yeah, because it's got a nice doo-wop 50 sound to it, and saxophone's perfect for that. So, guys, we're going to give you a decision this week. I know you really want us to come out. There's a birthday that's being celebrated. I'll be honest, I don't want to go because of the way they made me feel at the venue, and there's a guy at the venue that I really want to punch in the mouth. It's not the owner, okay? But so there's that. But I'm going because we have friends that are playing. Solly's playing. He's one of our buddies. Diane Baker's going to be there. So there's going to be a lot of people around us that I'm sure I won't be getting into a fist fight. Right?
No, I think you're going to be okay.
Okay. So we're probably most definitely going. And I do want to say this to all the peeps out there. Please come out to the show. See a great band. It's fucking free. There's no excuses. And they don't serve alcohol. So you can't say, I can't drink and drive. They don't serve booze.
Right?
You might get high on the kava. It's a good time if you do, but it's not going to impair you where you can't drive. So Judith out there, feel free to have a few shots of kava. And by the way, guys, might be a little unpopular, but there's a bar across the street called B&G. It's actually 5 minutes from my house, right down Lorraine Avenue in Cleveland. And they serve some cheap booze. I've never been in there. But I've looked in the window. It looks pretty fun.
Is that on Lorraine?
It's on Lorraine, right across the street from, well, not directly across, kind of like catty corner to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, B&G bar or something like that. I drove past it the other day when I met my sister for dinner.
Well, somebody's saying they're going to be there. That's cool. Who was that?
So Judith will be there. Diane Baker will be there. Matt Guka, you better be there. I don't care if you get the sniffles. I go out all the time sick as a dog. I've done this show a bunch of times with very bad sicknesses. Don't want to get into them, but I've been very sick many times.
Did they require penicillin and stuff like that?
Yeah. Remember that last year when I got really sick, dude? I was really freaking sick. But when we went to Whiskeyville for over-medicated, I had the flu. I just don't show it, you know? I'm tough. Army tough. Anyway.
You could hardly tell that you were sick.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. But anyway, Matt Gook, I expect to see you out there. And my Cleveland Project, Dave, I know you need to save your voice for singing. So you might want to stay home so you could rest that voice. Okay? That's a little inside joke for us. All right. So you know what time it is, Jim?
It's the best part of the show.
The best part of the show.
Hands down.
Hands down. Mentally ill in America, Mr. Moonlight.
Oh, here we go. The
AKA
same old. Okay.
Jim Bellinger.
All right. You know, we have 25 terrifying facts.
And Jim, hey, I want to play this for you really fast before you do that. I downloaded this just for you. Okay? So this is Mentally Ill in America with Jim Bellinger. There you go, Jim.
Now, that's my age right there.
Yeah, he's like, I like that.
No, that's not true. I don't go for the youngies.
Yeah, but you would if you could.
Oh, nah.
Wouldn't you?
Too dangerous nowadays. You get
But how, for you being 70, what's young? 40?
Young?
Right?
What is young? Yeah.
I remember I met a girl
40 was good.
a year and a half ago. And I'm 50, in my 50s, more in my later 50s, but I'm in my 50s, and she was like 20-something. I was like, no. Although I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
wanted to.
She could be your daughter. That happens all the time, so it's no big deal.
You have been banned, you loser. Now crawl back into your hole.
All right, Jim. Mr. Moonlight, mentally ill in America. Give it to us, Jim.
Okay, well, again, we have many facts about psychopaths, terrifying facts to boot. So I'll start with this one. Most internet trolls are psychopaths. Really?
I agree.
Okay, wait a minute.
Well, here we go.
In the past, we were talking about, the percentage of psychopaths to normal people, and it's like 1 to 100. Okay, that's 1 out of 100, but here, internet, most trolls. So that's a higher percentage, is what I'm saying now. If you get 20 internet trolls, I guess they're primarily psychopaths. I don't know. I found that interesting.
Let me ask you this quick question, Jim. All the crazy rhetoric in the past few days that's been going up about, I'm not going to get too much into it, but Venezuela and stuff, the crazies are out. All the posts are just completely unhinged.
You mean upset about what Trump's doing, you mean? On the left, or?
Yeah, it's completely unhinged. I kind of get it. I'm not going to get into the details of that stuff, but you're totally right about the trolls. Totally freaking right.
Okay, well, I actually, this was not me. Somebody else came up with this. There have been many surveys taken by universities with web users. They are asked questions like, how much time do you spend online, and do you watch YouTube, or do you like trolling people in forums? Internet trolls often embody what psychologists call the dark tetra, T-E-T-R-A. So the dark tetra involves a mix of 4 unpleasant traits, being sadism, Melanism, I don't know what that is. Melanism. I didn't have time to check that out. Narcissism and psychopathy. So imagine having all 4 of those traits right there. Boy, you're going to kick some ass on the trolling, aren't you?
Man, you're gonna go through hell with life. You're gonna go through life with hell on your chest, for sure.
Damn. These people with these traits are mean people and thrive on hurting others and, again, show no remorse. So there you go. All right, we shall move on right now, unless you have a comment or something.
No, I don't. Proceed.
You know, these psychopaths, they have recognizable speech patterns, okay? According to, I don't know, professionals or whatever.
That's interesting.
They could pick it out. But I think, what this is, anybody does this, though. You don't have to be a psychopath necessarily. But as we have learned in many prior episodes of Mentally Ill in America, psychopaths might believe they are superior to everyone else. But researchers have learned that they often misspeak when they talk. Did you know that? I did not know.
I did not know that whatsoever.
Let's see.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither. I would think that they... Okay, anyways. In a study of 52 murderers, including 14 who were psychopaths, they were asked to discuss their crimes. The study used computers to analyze their language. They discovered that psychopaths tended to describe their actions in the past tense more often. And that's something which reflects their detachment of the crimes, I guess, if you say so. Well, I used to do this, I used to do that. I think don't most people do that, but
I used to chop their heads off.
Yeah.
Now I just drive by and think about doing it. Crazy.
And here's another one. In addition, they tend to say words like trying to sound normal. So they do that to try to sound normal. I'd like to know how they figured that one out. Hey, were you trying to sound normal, or were you faking it, or whatever? But actually giving themselves away. Jeff, I have here. Jeff, conclusion. Was it the computer concluding this, or is it an interpretation by persons conducting the test? But I will digress.
Interesting,
How do they
man.
know these things? I wrote that myself, actually.
Good job, Jim.
Thank you.
Killing it.
Non-psychopaths talked more about family and faith, while the psychopaths talked about daily needs like food, drink, and money. I guess they don't care about family too much. I don't know. Don't psychopaths, they could think about a family in a bad way.
Well, think about, there's like BTK, right? That guy had a family. He had kids and he had a wife. And he would go and kill other wives of families and then just go right back home to his wife. Isn't that insane? So, and they have no emotional. I was telling somebody the other day that the difference between a psychopath and a regular person is psychopaths have no empathy. They don't care. It's not like they choose to not care. They just don't feel anything, right?
They have this intense urge and need to do what they do, in case they jumping on somebody, causing injury, killing, whatever, and then and it's uncontrollable, right? Because they can't stop doing it. But then again, they get home and they put their sweater, their PJs on, and sit next to the wifey, or
kissing their kids goodnight, the whole bit.
And 20 minutes before that, he was cutting somebody's balls off or something,
and stuffing it in their mouth. Hey, the funny thing is, Matt Guka said it's like a split life, kind of like a split personality, but they're completely disassociated with reality. They don't operate in the same lanes that we do. Right.
All right. I think we better move on here.
Okay.
Here's another one. The ultra-realistic psychopath character. I don't even know if I know what this... I don't think I understood this one, so it'll be short. Psychopaths can seem or appear completely normal, but have or may indulge in disturbing hobbies or habits. At the same time, they may be obsessing in a need to lure someone, like a young girl, to her death. So again, I'm not quite sure what this means, Jeff. So I'm gonna unless you have a comment on it, I'm gonna skip over that one.
No, feel free.
Yeah, really. I don't get that one. Okay, here's another one. Psychopaths have a higher pain tolerance. They like pain, I think.
Probably.
They like to feel pain.
S&M.
How many movies have you seen where you see the psychopath, stabbing himself, cutting himself, whatever? They like the pain. They cannot not do it. They are compelled to hurt themselves.
Hey, you remember that movie Fatal Attraction with Glenn Close and Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
You remember that part where she's in the kitchen and she boiled the rabbit and she had that knife in her hand and she was yelling at Dan, "I won't be ignored, Dan," and she was cutting her legs while she was talking.
Awesome.
It reminds me of what you just said about psychopaths, how they don't feel pain. They just are freaks of nature.
They want to bleed.
And they want you to bleed. Bleed, bitch.
Okay, what was I saying? They have a higher pain tolerance. There are tests where psychopath inmates were exposed to electrical shocks to see how they responded to pain. The results were apparently alarming, Jeff. Alarming. Let's see here. Psychopaths had an unusually high pain tolerance. They weren't conditioned by the fear of pain, felt less discomfort, and were even willing to endure more pain if there was an incentive to do that. Like, who took those tests? I mean, again, these are funny.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder this question, Jim. Do you think, and remember we talked about this a few episodes back where we're talking about people that serve in the military that have psychopathic tendencies? Just think if they were caught by the enemy, they would enjoy the torture, right?
Well, to jump in a battlefield and run forward with people shooting at you or whatever and attacking people, you have to have a lot of psychopath in you to be able to do that. It makes, believe it or not, I think maybe it makes gives them courage or something like that. If they're meek and everything, but no, they're crazy and everything.
What do you think? Do you think that people that jump, the Marines that have jumped on grenades in battle, do you think they're crazy or are they heroic?
They're heroic. I don't think they're psychopaths at all. So you could get courage and not be a psychopath, I guess. It's go either way.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, here's the last one in my bit, and I'm sure everybody is totally bumming out. Oh, what are we going to do without these stupid things Jim talks about? Okay, there's a little bit of psychopath in all of us. That's a good one to start.
I agree.
In all of us. I mean, really think about it. I believe it. Psychopathy isn't an or all nothing condition. It's a spectrum. Have you ever felt a lack of empathy or guilt or used charm to get ahead or help get what you want? Guess what? These are all psychopathic traits.
I think that Stutz Bearcat's on the spectrum.
we kind of brought him up earlier in the show without bringing him up.
Yeah.
And you managed to. Okay.
Of course.
You must be psycho or something.
I am psycho.
Ever been fearless in the face of danger or taken a significant risk knowing it could cause injury? There you go.
Yeah, I could see that.
If a mother is walking down the street and has the baby in a carriage and whatever, and somehow a car is coming towards the baby, that mother is going to absolutely risk her life.
Yeah,
to save that
true.
baby most of the time.
There's been stories where she has superhuman strength,
and they're taking that risk, knowing that they could die, or get hurt. So that and that's a trait.
That's interesting, man.
Jeff, think about a mom. Oh, I already did that.
You did a mom?
Let me do
a
it again.
MILF?
Let me do this again.
At this point, we're doing GILFs, Jim. GILFs.
What's a GILF?
You don't know what a GILF is? We'll discuss it on break.
Girl, I like to... Oh.
No, not girl. It is a girl.
Huh.
Oh, we'll talk about it on break. Jim doesn't know what a GILF is, guys. I need to educate Jim.
So let me duplicate this a little bit. Okay. This is about the end of it. You know, Jeff, think about a mom who may jump in a raging river to save a child. Well, if she didn't have the personality trait, then the mom would not have the courage to jump in the river to save the child. I don't know if that makes sense or whatever. It could. So everyone needs a little psych trait to be normal. Funny how that works. The key difference is the intensity and how they are managed. So with that,
Very good.
thank you.
Jim Bellinger,
Thank you very much.
a.k.a. Mr. Moonlight, mentally ill in America. Good job, Jim.
Thank you.
Always very entertaining. Matt Chase joined the show. He wanted to say, Mr. Moonlight always brings up interesting, curious topics.
Oh, thank you, Matt.
Good job.
Yes.
I'm glad the two of you could mend your fences, Jim. Especially considering we're going to be at the show on Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. There's already enough drama in the air. All right. We're going to play a song. When we come back, we're going to recap the show. We'll be right back, kiddies. This is Lexi Stroll with Let It Be a Cowboy. See you in a minute.
I've dated city boys, really shitty boys. Say they love you, but it's all just wild noise. Make your head turn, make your heart hurt. All the miles you've crossed are just bridge to burn. So I think I need a change of direction. Someone to be the object of my affection. Someone who's good to his mama makes me wanna drive down a back road in his Tacoma. Dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace. Leaves his jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. I've been with rock stars, some movie stars. Get you falling hard till you're falling apart. Where's a good guy? You know what guy grows hometown roots instead of saying goodbye. I think I need some new perspective. Someone to be a bit more attentive. Someone who's good to his mama makes me wanna drive down a back road in his Tacoma. Dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace. Leaves his jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. His heart's in the Wild West. I'm dancing with the very best. Won't settle for any less than a cowboy. Dressing in boots and jeans. He's straight off a movie screen. Tastes like smoking whiskey. My cowboy. He's good to his mama, makes me wanna drive down a back road in his Tacoma. Dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace. Leaves a jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy.
That is ridiculous. She didn't turn the
Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lexi Schroll. Jim was talking. I almost caught him talking.
Rocking out like
Talking
crazy.
about ladies.
Playing some notes on that, the guitar solo.
Well, yeah, that was some rocking guitar. That was some great vocals. That was Lexi Schroll from Nashville with Let It Be a Cowboy. And word is, guys, she's coming to the Outlaw Radio Nation Awards.
Unreal.
Word is that Megan Nicole is also coming to the Outlaw Radio Nation Awards. And by the way, Randy Webb, if you're still watching the show, I see your buddy out here, and I have to look at the name because I can't see it. Planetary Nipro, I think is correct. Join us on the show. Hey, man, I want Randy Webb to come up to Cleveland to present Best Rock or Best Metal
Oh, would that be awesome?
from Saving Abel. You're in
Heck yeah.
Cincinnati. You're in our home state. Come on up to Cleveland. Hang out with us for the weekend. Come and present Best Metal for us or Best Rock, whichever one you want, man. We got some celebrities coming for the Outlaw Radio Awards. I'm not going to give it away. Alan Kendall, hey, man, I didn't realize that was you. Thank you so much for stopping out and listening to the show. Mention it to Randy if he's not watching, but can you mention to him? We would love him to be part of the Outlaw Radio Nation Awards. You're in Ohio, buddy. Come party with us. All right. Been a
Awesome
great show. Great show.
Yeah.
Things ran perfectly.
It's already over, Jeff.
You're right. It's already over. Hey, man, it's been a great time. Next week, we're bringing, the show is called The Apex Predator. We're bringing the outlaw Brody Lee to the show for an interview. The paranormal segment is a two-parter. I'm not going to give away what the second part is, but the first part is going to be about Vince Neil from the band Motley Crue.
Oh.
He had a haunting and a paranormal experience. He was featured on many shows about that paranormal experience, and we're going to talk about it. Okay?
Okay. I'm sounding dumb. He's the singer, right?
He's the singer of Motley Crue.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't the drummer get hurt or something? Lose a arm
No,
or
that's
something?
Def Leppard.
Oh, okay.
Rick Allen from the band Def Leppard was in a car accident and he lost his arm.
Boy, that's what a tragic. And he still played the drums, right?
Yeah, he plays with his feet for his one arm.
Awesome.
He plays a rolling drum kit and it's all digital. And then he uses his feet. He has his right foot for a bass and then he uses his feet to hit trigger points. And nowadays, everything is technologically advanced. He could probably just have, sound bites and samples and things like that. Triggers, right? He could trigger chimes through the whole show if he wanted. Tim Ginley.
Beautiful chimes.
Beautiful, beautiful chimes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Tim plays the most beautiful chimes you have ever heard in your life. Yep. He's a professional chimer. Okay. Well, we have a great lineup of music. We've already released a lineup of music. I don't know off the top of my head right now, but it's going to be just as good as this show was, if not better, because we're getting better and better and better with every show. Right, Jim?
That is true. I've been telling myself that the whole time.
Getting better with age, baby. All right. Well, we've been Outlaw Radio Nation. Is there anything you'd like to say to our listening audience before we sail off into the night?
Don't be so concerned about, a resolution to stop doing something like boom, you don't set your, I don't know. A lot of people just do that and a week later they're off it. So just.
Well, before we go, do you have any resolutions that you're going to work on this year?
I'm going to I have to stop procrastinating with my music and get in the studio and start spending more time recording. I did today though. And
yeah, you did.
And I had such a good time. It's a lot easier than it's ever been. I work on these songs for months and months. So when it comes down time to record it, it's easy. It's nice. It used to be a struggle.
Any other resolutions that you're going to try to work on?
Maybe. No, I don't know. Lose a little bit of weight, I guess.
You've done so.
My gut.
Guys out there, do you guys have resolutions? Do you follow the whole resolution thing? Do you stick with it throughout the whole year, or do you bail after it gets a little tough? Would like to know. All right, guys. My resolutions, I'm going to say them real quick, is to continue what we're doing, to work even harder than I did last year on the show.
He works hard on the show.
We did a lot of work this week on the show, and I'm sure you guys noticed that we've been making a lot of production changes, and we're going to continue to do that stuff. So that's my plan for this coming year. I want to get as many best guests as we possibly can, do some interviews, change up some of our sponsorship stuff, and work on this summer and events. We have the Outlaw Radio Awards, so I mean, we're going to stay busy. Are you going to add a girlfriend to your resolution this year? Are you going to start dating?
Well, start contacting me.
Start hitting some ass, Jim?
I don't even think about it too much. It would be nice.
Yeah. Well, the Outlaw Radio Awards ought to be fantastic. I know there's going to be plenty of ladies at that. So maybe it's a resolution, Jim.
Maybe something's going to happen.
All right. Well, Matt Chase said, I'll see you two dudes.
Matt?
At the Vortex. Yes, you will. We will be there. We have too many friends in the music biz and too many bands out there that we support not to go.
All righty.
Okay. Well, we've been Outlaw Radio Nation. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to end things tonight with two artists. We're going to end it with Ella Baphomet. The song is called The Pathway. She is from Austria. And then we're going to finish it up with Tegan Hughes with the song Haunt Me. And she is from the United Kingdom. This is some cool-ass country music in our show with some rock and roll to start it, some even chill music to end it. Outlaw Radio Nation, we will see you Sunday night with Outlaw Brody Lee. Good night, peeps.
See ya.
Take care.
In the distance you can hardly see that I'm standing and waiting for thee. Half was stuck and round, making it through a modern town. The burden on your back, I will take it from your neck. Don't give up hope, you're getting closer.
It's raining outside. Too much the tears in here. I can't believe you're gone. The echo of your laugh still lingers here within these halls. But the silence now is dark.